Welcome to the Alfie
Alfie
and
and
Daddy
Daddy's
Learns show. And what we're doing today, Alfie?
So, we're talking about two planets and my favourite, Planet 9 and Planet 10. And we're seeing what happened to them because there's something wrong with them.
Oh, is there? Because people don't know if there is a Planet 9 or Planet 10. In fact, most people will tell you that there's only 8 planets in the solar system. But tell me about Planet 9, Alfie.
Let's do it in a video.
Oh, well, let's show what we can find online about Planet 9 because there has been a little bit of research conducted into Planet 9. And I'll tell you what, we'll go through it now because Planet 9 is a hypothetical ninth planet in the outer region of the solar system. Its gravitation effects could explain the peculiar clustering of orbits for the group of extreme Neptunian objects.
Daddy.
This is a lot of big words, isn't it? But this is beyond Neptune. So this is what they think Planet 9 looks like. This is an artist's impression of Planet 9 eclipsing the central Milky Way.
Dwarf Planet came with it.
Yeah, but no one really knows what it looks like, do they?
It was between Uranus and Neptune.
Between Uranus and Neptune.
I mean Saturn and Uranus.
And it was proposed in 1906. And the planet was
Saturn and Neptune.
Saturn and Neptune. The planet was first suggested in 2014. Very, very interesting. But that's not all, is there? Because there's also another planet that was spoken about, and that is
Planet 10.
Planet 10. And as it stands, we don't know an awful lot about Planet 10, but let's have a quick look on Google and see what we can find. So here's Planet 10, and it's a prediction of, is it another Earth-sized world? So let's have a look at this. So Planet 10, another Earth-sized world may lurk in the outer solar system.
It's like the Mercury and the Moon.
Well, yeah, it does look a bit like Mercury and the Moon combined. But a planet-sized Earth may be orbiting the Sun in the icy reaches of the solar system beyond Pluto. So it'd be very, very cold. You couldn't live there, could you? Scientists of Arizona's Lunar and Planetary Laboratory, easy for me to say, have determined that an unseen object with a mass somewhere between the size of Earth and Mars could be lurking beyond Neptune, filled with thousands of icy asteroids, comets and dwarf planets. In January 2016, a separate group of scientists predicted the existence of a Neptune-sized planet orbiting the Sun far beyond Pluto, about 25 times farther than the Sun from the Sun than Pluto is. This hypothetical planet was dubbed Planet 9. So if both predictions are correct, one of these could be flying around as the 10th planet. How interesting is that? So it's seen as it may be flying around at this distance, so far from Earth, and there's not a chance life could exist with it being so far from the Sun because of the temperatures. Because how cold?
There's the Sun, and Planet 9 should be there.
How cold is Uranus? So I remember it being absolutely freezing cold, and nothing could live there. So this must be obscenely cold.
Oh, wait a minute. There's a Planet 11. Wait a minute.
What is the Planet 11? Eris.
Maybe.
But it's very interesting because the solar system is so vast and so big that it would be crazy for us to think we even know what's in a segment of it. It's huge. So we're always looking, aren't we, and trying to learn about the solar system.
Should we talk about things now?
Sure, what do you want to talk about?
Let's talk about a few videos. So, Planet 9 was between Neptune and Saturn. It wasn't Uranus, and it flew to Saturn and Jupiter, and then it gone at the end of the solar system.
Right.
And went at the end of the solar system. And do you know what happened then?
What?
Neptune and Uranus were like this. Uranus was behind Neptune and Neptune was before.
Oh, really?
They swapped orbit.
Oh, is that something that happened over time?
Yeah.
Over millions of years? Hundreds of millions of years.
Ago.
Well, how old is the solar system? When did the Big Bang happen?
Before when the Earth was forming.
When was that? How many years ago do we think?
Jupiter was the first planet being here, and then they grew, and then Saturn gone there.
And when was the Big Bang then? When did it happen?
It happened like billions of years ago.
Okay, and why? So who made the Big Bang happen? Why did it happen?
I don't know.
Okay. And what is? Do you know life? Like we live on this planet. What is what is the meaning of life? Like why do we exist?
There's a super Earth, even called TOI 61b.
Is it? But why? Why do you think we live on Earth? Like, what do you think is the reason for us existing?
62b.
What's important in life?
That we stay healthy.
Yeah. Anything else?
We're all happy.
We're all happy. And what's the most important thing in the world?
We're all in one.
We're all in one. Yeah, that's a good point. And what is the number one thing that makes people happy?
Other people.
Other people. And so...
And colour yellow makes people happy.
The colour yellow makes people happy,
and
yeah.
probably purple and pink.
Yeah. So do you know on Earth there's some people who don't get on with each other? Like
Three favourite colours.
Yeah. So there's some people on Earth who aren't friends and don't get on with each other. What would you tell them? So let's say there's somebody like two people who are leaders of countries, like the bosses of countries, and they don't get on with each other, and the two countries are fighting.
Like Russia.
Yeah, Russia. Yeah, I suppose. What would your advice be to these people?
The biggest country in the world.
It is the biggest country in the world. Probably.
Remember that video about countries? Russia was the biggest one.
By some distance, right?
And we've seen the whole world bigger than that.
Yeah. So, what would your advice be to the people that don't get on with each other?
I missed a few words here. What did you say?
What would your advice be to somebody that doesn't get on with somebody else?
What does advice mean?
Advice means that. What would you tell them?
Just be friends.
Just be friends. But what happens if they're not friends? How can they just make friends?
They can just do something funny.
Do something fun together. Like what?
Or funny. Like playing and things.
And like just have a play with each other. That's a good idea.
What's Planet 11 then?
It's just another name for Iris.
Oh.
Alright, I think that's the end of our video. We've had a little explore of Planet 9 and Planet 10. We've had a talk about how the solar system developed.
And Planet 11.
We've solved all the world's biggest problems and discovered the meaning of life.
Not all of them.
A lot of them, though. What other questions should I have asked you that I've not asked you?
What else should we talk about?
I don't know. What do you want to talk about?
Planets.
What do you want to say about planets?
What
do you want to teach people?
Let's start with the first and then second.
Go on then.
So, the sun...
It's not a planet.
It's not a planet. Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto, Maya, Makemake, Eris, Quarter, Orcus, Sedna, 20,000 Varuna, Planet 9, Varuna, 2014, 224, Planet 10, and then far, far out, because it's the furthest away.
That's very clever.
And the Oort cloud. Well, it's not actually called far, far out. I don't know its name.
Okay, but it is far, far out, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. Well, thank you for watching our video. We're always learning and then sharing all the smart wisdom from Alfie's brain to you.
There's 800 million planets in the Milky Way. And there's some exoplanets too.
What's an exoplanet?
Kepler 22b.
But what does
That's
exoplanet mean?
I don't know. And there's some planets and exoplanets in other galaxies like the Whirlpool Galaxy and Andromeda.
Amazing. Anything else?
All in the Lancia,
Right.
the observable universe.
Observable.
And the obscene universe.
It is obscene.
Those are good adjectives.
They are
for
good.
the universe.
Right. All right. Well, thank you for watching our video.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.